Hey, this is Chris with Vid Society, and in this video I'm going to do a review and demo for you on this product that I found called Wave.Video. Now, I didn't know anything about this product a few days ago. Somebody messaged me on Facebook asking me if I had seen it. I said no, so I went there, checked it out. I was like, wow, this is really cool. You know, this may be one of the best Vidnami alternatives that I found if you've used Vidnami. And it's also priced about the same. In fact, if you check out the link that's under this video, it's trywavevideo.com. It'll bring you to this page here where you can save 10% on any plan. Don't do that. In fact, if you close this out, if you get down here and click on no thanks, and then you come up here and click on pricing, it's going to bring you to this page where you can get 40% off any one of these plans for life. So this is a similar offer that Vidnami would offer once in a while, maybe on Black Friday and a couple other times throughout the year. So you can go here and check it out. But what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to take you through and show you a little bit more about what Wave.Video is, how it works, and how you can create your own video in several different ways, including adding your own script and it automatically turning it into a video, even adding voiceover to it, uploading your own voice, however you enjoy to do it. Now you can see here it says the best video maker plus hosting. So this is something that I really like. Wave.Video, they give you hosting for your videos also included with your subscription of the video editor. And what this means is you get your own landing page for your videos that you create. And on these landing pages, you can edit them, you can customize the video player, and even add your own call to actions. And you can send your traffic to this page, which is customized for you. Maybe you're doing product reviews or whatever it is. You can upload your videos to YouTube and even share them through the landing pages built by Wave.Video. So I'll go through and show you all that in this video. So I'll put that link below where you can come here and check it out and get that special pricing if you're interested in this tool. So up here at the top, you're going to notice that it says templates. So they have a lot of their own templates that you can use to create your videos with. Let me just open one of these up to show you what I mean. Okay, so this here are video templates based around YouTube. There's over 200 of them here just in this category. And what you would do is come down here and just click on any one of these, and you can edit them to make them just the way you want it. So maybe there's just a little ad or something you want to create for yourself, maybe even for your clients. You could do that. Maybe a channel promotion for a real estate agent. You can just change out this name and you have a video ad you can use. So that's really cool, and they have thousands and thousands of different video templates that you can use already made up. They have creative assets you can use. It's integrated with Storyblocks, which has millions of different types of images and videos, which is the same thing that was integrated with Vidnami and what they use to pull all of their videos and images from. So you'll see a lot of those same ones that you've used in that tool if you've used it. Under tools, you're going to learn about all the features of Wave.Video, things you can do with video editing, audio editing, video marketing tools, the video hosting, how it all works, how you can embed videos, share them, password protect them, brand your video player, all kinds of really neat stuff. Then there's resources with a knowledge base here, and you can learn all about Wave.Video and how it all works. For this, what I'm going to do is come over here and jump into my videos. Now in this area here, you can create folders to separate all your videos from. So maybe you're creating them for different projects, maybe you're creating them for different clients. You can organize them all into different folders. For me, I'm going to hover over this one that says new button. And you can start by uploading your own video, and then you can use that to edit it through Wave.Video. You can use their templates, stock video and images. You can start with a blank video. You can even use a blog post. So if you have a link to a blog post you want to convert into a video, you can add that and it'll extract some of the content from that page and automatically turn it into a video for you. And then you have your text. So this is what many of you are probably familiar with if you use Vidnami. Basically, you add a script and what it's going to do is take that and it's going to convert it into a video, break it up into different scenes, and you can edit the text. But with Wave.Video, you can do a lot more customization with your videos than what you could with Vidnami. So let's jump in here and I'll show you how to do that. So we'll go ahead and click on text. And it says convert text into video, and we can paste up to 50,000 characters in this script. So what I'm going to do is, I don't like writing content much anymore, so I use this tool here called Article Forge. You can go to tryarticleforge.com, get a free trial of it if you want to try it. Basically, it just creates articles for me based on keywords. So I'm just going to copy these first couple few sentences here. We're going to go back and I'm going to paste them and click create. And then we get to choose the video format. So depending on where you want to use your video, you want to make sure you choose the right one. They even have an option here for creating videos for your Facebook cover, which is really cool. We'll go ahead and choose horizontal for YouTube. And then we're going to give it a couple minutes. Now this may, depending on how long your script is, this can take 1 to 2 minutes. It can take 5 to 10 minutes. So you're going to have to give it time to process and do all this. When it's done, this is what you get. So this here is your main video. You can see it picked this background image for us. It placed the text at the bottom. And then down here at the bottom, you'll notice a big play button and a timeline with our scenes on it. So there are 4 scenes. Each scene is using a different sentence from the script. So if I come up here and click on Storyboard, it's going to show us where it broke down this article into 4 different sentences. And if we go to the first one, this is the first one here. This is the text from it. This is the image. This is the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. Now we can easily come in here and change and edit the text. We can change the design of it. We can change the background from a video to an image, vice versa, or whatever. Really easy. We can also brand our videos. So if there's a certain type of font and colors that you always use for all your videos, you can come up here to My Brand and you can manage your brands, and you can change these however you need them and just select them and apply it to your videos. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to come down here to this first scene. Now you can see this one here is blue. That means that's selected. So if I click up here in this top blue area, what it's going to do is select this background image or video and allow me to make changes to it. If I come down here and click in this area where you see the picture, it's going to select the text where I can edit the text. So be sure that you click in the right place depending on what you want to edit. We'll go back to this first one, and I want to edit the background. So I want to click in this little light gray area. And what I can do now is I can come up here and click on Visuals. And you can see a lot of videos that it has already picked out for me based on what it thinks I like. So I can click on Use, and it's going to replace it. That easy. Let's just go ahead and pick this one. Okay, I like this one. We'll just leave it that way. And then what we can do now is if I want to edit this text, I can either click down here in this section here where it shows the video and it'll select the text, or I can just come up here in the video example it's showing and just click up here and it'll let me edit the text. I can change it, edit it, whatever I want to do. And then you have some buttons here where you can add additional text. You can change all the text from uppercase to lowercase. You can highlight selected text. You can move it forward or backward depending on how many layers or objects you have in your video. You can place them on top of each other. And there's a lot of different things you can add into your video. So you can add multiple layers of text. And over here you can see there's overlays, there's stickers, and there's different things you can add on top of your video. And then over here on the right hand side you have your editor. And your editor allows you to make changes to whatever you have selected. So we have our text selected, so you can see here you can change the font. You can change, if you don't want it this big, we can do like, say, this size. And then you also have text styles, and if you click this, it's going to change the style of the text. And then if you click these 3 dots, you have a lot more options here too. And then if you find something you really like, you can apply it to the whole video by coming down here and just clicking apply to the whole video, and then it changes to this style and applies it to the entire video. So I'm going to just take this and drag it down at the bottom, and we'll just use it like that. Now we can go to the next scene. I can click on it, and I don't like this image, so let's just pick this one. And then we'll go to the next scene, and let's say for this one, let me scroll down. Let's do this one. And then the last scene, we will do this one. Okay, just like that. That's how easy it is. Now you can also view their entire library of photos and videos that you can use. And what you want to do is, let's say you want to replace this, but you want to see more options of videos. So you can click on this scene, and on the right hand side you can see over here you have your project colors we selected. But there's different things here you can use too. So you have your background, which is the video. If we want this to be a solid color instead of video, I can click on solid, and I can change this to whatever color I want to, and that's what the background will be. I can also choose gradient, and you can see here how it just changes it to different gradients, and we can use that as our background if we want to, or we can just leave it as media, which we have our video. But let's say I want to replace that, so I'm going to click on replace, and it's going to take us to this section here where it says choose from library. I'm going to click on that, and it opens up all the stock video and images available on Wave.Video. Now you do have to be careful here though, because although they're integrated with Storyblocks, they're integrated with some others too, and you can use those other premium stock photo images and videos, but they do cost. So you got to be careful what you choose, and I'll show you what I mean. Let's go in here and I'll just type in weight loss, hit enter, and then on the left hand side you can see visual type. Do you want videos? Do you want images? Do you want both? You can do that. But down here it says if you want to use the ones that are free, that are included, leave this checked. If you want to find some that you can purchase, you can also check those too. Like there's some here for $35 a piece. So if I was to uncheck free, or choose 35 then uncheck free, you can see these here, and as I hover over them on the top right hand side, it's going to say plus $35. So these are stock videos that are available that they have integrated through other places. What I'm going to do is we'll go back here to free, uncheck this one, and then let me go back to my storyboard. Okay, but we go here, this is pretty much done. So what I can do is I can press this big blue button, and it's going to play the video from the beginning. So if we press it, that's what we got. And then in between there are transitions, so if you click here you can choose different types of transitions, the duration, and then whether you want to apply that one transition to the entire video or not. You heard some background music, so when it creates your video it automatically adds background music to your video. If you don't want it, which I never do, I always add my own because they have a huge selection of background audio you can add. You want to come down here and click on the audio track. You can see it's highlighted, and then click delete. It gets rid of it. So what you can do now, once you have your video ready, is you can preview any individual scene. Say like I don't want to start the video over from the beginning and watch it, but I want to watch it from here. I can click up here on this ruler, and you can see this little play button here. That'll play it from wherever this ruler's at. So if we click play, we can see it from there. If you click the big blue button, it plays it from the beginning. So just keep that in mind as you're going through here. So what we can do next is we can add the voiceover to it. So how you do that is you come down here and you will see this microphone. Click add voice, and it says auto text to speech, so we can click that. So basically you're going to choose your language. You're going to choose from all the selections they have here. I'm going to do US English, and they have a lot of different voices here. They are just okay voices in my opinion. A lot of them just sound robotic. So for example, you can click on any of these and then click play to listen to a sample.
Hi, my name is Sally. I will read any text you type here. Hi, my name is Sally. I will read any text you type.
Okay, so you can hear how it sounds a little bit robotic. Honestly, I wish some of these text-to-speech places like that would integrate Microsoft Azure or Azure, or however you pronounce it, into their system, because they're unlike any other voiceovers that I've heard, and they sound so natural. But what you do is you would paste your text in here, it would generate it into audio, and then you would come down here and it would add it down here, and you could play it, and then you can make sure that it's synced up with each slide by simply dragging the slide to making it longer or shorter to however the audio makes it to fit. So you can see if we make this longer, this scene, what we'd want to do is also click in this video and make sure we drag it out to make it match the full length of the scene. If we want it to be shorter, we can just simply drag here and move it back, or you can just drag the scene, drag the scene part and move it back. Now, I already have some audio that I created for this video. So if I go up here, I use this tool that I bought from AppSumo the other day for a lifetime deal, like 49 bucks. I absolutely love it. I'll put the link for it below this video where you can go check it out if you want to. But what I done was I created this text, and then I created some background music for it too, and I downloaded it, and that's what I'm going to use for this video. So I'm going to jump back here. I'm going to come down here, click on the microphone, upload audio, and this is the audio here. I'm going to click add. Okay, and you can see I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit because the audio comes to right here, and you can see the video goes out further. So let's start it from the beginning, and then I'll go ahead and adjust each slide to fit the audio.
Weight loss is often the end result of wanting to look better, feeling healthier, or being thinner. It's a biological need that we cannot fight without making ourselves sick, tired, and miserable. Losing weight also tends...
Okay, this one I need to move back just a little bit.
And miserable. Losing weight also tends to follow a plateau-like tendency.
Okay, and this one here we're going to have to move back a little bit, and that should be it.
Plateau-like tendency. It can vary from person to person, from week to week, sometimes even month to month.
Okay, so that is great, and now I'm just going to move this slide back to kind of match it up with the audio on the bottom, and that's it. Our video is done that easy. Now you'll notice when it went through each slide how these showed different. The text came up and showed a little bit different. So you can edit that too on how your text, the effects of it. So let's just come back to this first one and want to choose the text. You can come over here and you can see text effect, and you can choose different effects for your text to show up. So I like this one here called slide with border. So if I click it, you can see how that comes out like that. The second one here, if we click on it, you can see that the effect of that one is typing, where it looks like that it's actually typing. So let's go ahead and change the size of this one to make it smaller, move it down. This one here, it's using the type effect also. We can change that one, and we can do, say, frame. So that looks good. And we'll change that to 64. And then you can see also you have this option here where you can apply to the whole video. So we'll just leave it like that, and then we can play it,
Weight
and then you'll
loss is
notice
often the end result of wanting to look better, feeling healthier, or being thinner. It's a biological need that we cannot fight without making ourselves...
So it looks much better like this. Now when you're done, all you have to do is come up here and publish. But before we do that, I want to go over a few of the other options over here on the left hand side. So over here on the left hand side, if you click on Storyboard, it's always going to bring you back here to where you can see the different options for you adding your videos. If you click on text, it's going to show you the text for each scene. You can resize your video into different sizes. This is just the section for templates, which we're not using. You can view all the stocks and the uploads that you do. Like right here, you can click on uploads and upload your own media. You can click on edit to edit the scene that you're on. Different layouts, you can have your video to show up as different types. This is something you'd have to play around with. Personally, I just like using the way it is, but you have a variety of options here on how you want your video to show. Then you have different text you can add to your video. So if we don't want this down here, if we want to make something a lot more professional, we could get rid of this text, and instead we could come over here and use one of these. So I can click on maybe this one, and then I could take this text and I can move it wherever I want. I can edit it, I can resize it, whatever you want to do. And then when you do that,
It's a biological need that we cannot fight without making ourselves sick.
You can see how that shows up here. And there's all different kinds of text you can use here to really make nice videos. So I'll go ahead and click on this, just click delete, get rid of it. You also have overlays and stickers. So this just gives you a variety of stickers and little gift things, logos, and your own media that you can upload, as well as your, for logos, this is where you'd upload your own logos and just have them here on hand so you can add them to your videos, as well as watermarks. You can add watermarks to them. You got audio. This is where you upload all your audios. You have where you can control your captions, and this is enhancers. I don't use this, but what this does is it gives you more animations for your video for like waves, progress bars, and countdown. So for example, under presets, I could use bars, and you can see down here it adds this bar. So if I play the video,
Weight loss is often the end result of wanting to look...
So you can see how it adds this down here, and there's a bunch of different ones you can use. For me personally, I don't use these, but if you do that kind of marketing, they may be beneficial for you too. And lastly, what you'd want to do is come up here and you'd want to edit the title. So for this one, I just want to call it like weight loss and then delete everything else. And then you can see these three dots. If you click it, you can open the enclosing folder, go to the video, which we haven't created yet. So we're going to leave it like that. We're going to come over here, we're going to click publish. And you can see here you can download the video as an MP4, you can share it or embed it, and it'll also give you a landing page where you can just send traffic directly to it. You also have the option for a white label link, so this is really neat if you create videos for your clients and you don't want to give them the actual video yet, but you want them to preview it for approval. What it'll do is create a page and it'll put this huge watermark over top of it that says preview, so where they can preview it to see if that's what they like, then if they do, and then you can move forward from there. You can also create GIFs or save the current frame as an image. What we're going to do is just create the video for now. And then here you can render your video in these different resolutions. We're going to leave it MP4 and click render. And then what it's going to do is send you an email as soon as the video is complete, or you can just sit here and wait a few minutes. You'll notice it has this little image here that will show you as it's rendering until it's done. Normally it'll take about 5 minutes or so depending on the size of your video. This one's a really short video, so the longer your video, the longer it's going to take to render. So we're going to go ahead and just wait for this to finish, and then we'll go back and I'll show you what it looks like on the landing page. Alright, so it says your video is ready. It took about 3 to 4 minutes to complete a 20-second video. And then you can go to your video page here and see it. You can download it, re-render it. You can send it, publish it to different platforms. What I want to do is go ahead and click on Go to Video. And what it's going to do is take you to this page here where you can edit your landing page and what it looks like for your video. So right now this is the landing page. Let me copy this and open it up in incognito mode so you can see what it looks like. So this is currently the landing page. It's just a great big video. You click play. What we can do is we can change this and edit it. We can add a headline, so we can say weight loss, learn about weight loss. We can add a call to action button. This is really cool. So you can add a button on your page that people can click on if they want to maybe buy it, sign up or whatever it is, and you can put your link in here. You can add a logo. You can change the layout of what it looks like on your page. So let me go ahead and just do fit here. And then we can change this to see what it kind of looks like, or what it's going to look like. Let's just do this one. And then you got different themes you can use. So we'll just leave it as pure. And then you can add tracking to it so you can view your analytics. And then when it's done, click Save Changes. And then we can go back here to this page and refresh it. And now this is what it looks like. So you have your own little landing page for your video that you can send all of your traffic to, which is really neat. And of course you can download the video instead if you want to upload it to YouTube. You have options here to customize the video player, to embed it if you want it to be embedded. You can you got options for that here too. You got options to password protect it. Email campaign, so you can add this. You can take this code here and just copy it and put it inside of your email. Depending on what autoresponder you use, I assume it'll work with most of them. I haven't tried it. But what it'll do is link to this page here that it has if you want to use that. You can view your analytics, and then you can download the video and audio here. So these are all of your options. When you just want to download the video after you edit and everything, all you have to do is come up here and click on My Videos. This is where all your videos are going to be. If you hover over these three dots, you're going to have your options here to edit it, to view the player, duplicate it. You can share it. Click on share and you can automatically, you can copy the link and just share it directly that way, or you can choose any of these options. Or you can come up here and you can move it to a different folder. You can delete it, or you can click on it, and it's going to take you back to this page here where you can download it if you want to download the video. So this is Wave.Video. In my opinion, it's one of the better video editing tools that I have used, especially with the option of hosting your videos and having your own landing pages, and then the ability to be able to customize the way it does. Very impressive tool, especially for the pricing. Very similar to what Vidnami was. In fact, I don't think this, yeah, with the page I'm on, it doesn't offer the 40% off, so make sure you use the link below this video if you want to save that. But it'll save you a whole lot of money. I don't know how long they're going to be doing this promo, but if you think this tool is for you, then I would go ahead and pick it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by liking this video. Subscribe to my channel, and if you click that little bell, I will send you notifications and let you know when I upload new videos like this of doing reviews and training videos. Thanks.